So welcome. This is another edition of Pickups, and this is a very, very special edition of Pickups. Why? Because I've got a pair of superstar pro models in front of you you've never seen before, and rightly so, because they were only produced as a prototype, as something that they were trying, and like a lot of us in life, we're always trying something different. And now these shoes, as you can see, they don't look anything like a pro model. We're going to go over some of the subtle differences, but what I really want to go over is why it's important to try and change, and why it's so important for you as a person to try and go out beyond your normal self and to be something different. So that's what we're going to get into today. I'm also going to show you some of the really unique differences in these shoes that are going to blow you away if you're into superstars. But more importantly, even if you aren't, I'm going to tell you why it's so important for you to be different, for you to try to be yourself in your own skin. So here's the deal. I've got this crazy shoe that absolutely, it really does make no sense. And even when I spoke to Chris Severn, who created the Superstar, we had a lot of good laughs about this shoe, because we tried a lot of different things, from vegan to a sole to a rubber insole. But what we ended up coming up with was going back to the style that really worked. A full leather ingrained sole, and I'm not going to bore you with the details, it just worked. And the funny thing about that, when I relate it to my life, is when I tried to be something, and I'm just going to be really honest with you and share something personal with you. When I tried to connect with possibly a girl that I wanted to connect with, I tried to be everything that I wanted to be for her and everything that she wanted to be for me. And at the end of the day, it ended up blowing up in my face, that is. But what I really realized is that I really just had to be true to myself and true to my skin. And you know what I ended up doing? I ended up going back to the store, buying another pair of Adidas Superstars, being with somebody who really appreciated me for being in my Adidas Superstars, being with somebody who appreciated the fact that I was comfortable in my own skin and that we wanted to look at life in a different way, and that this was just a part of the evolution. Not just the evolution of the shoe, but honestly, it was an evolution of me. So here we go. We're talking about shoes today, and how crazy this shoe is today, and how much of a departure it is from the shoe that I really love. But honestly, it really has nothing to do with that. You know, what it really has to do with the fact that I was told that I needed to live the country club life, and I needed to live that idealistic lifestyle and have the new car and the new house on the corner with a pool in the back and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, it never fit well with me. And when I ended up going back to, and even though this is just a shoe, I ended up going back to a really simple shoe, which it has nothing to do with this simple shoe. It really has to do with a simple life that was well crafted. It was something that I loved. It was something I can keep in touch with, because as you know, I'm the anti-hype guy, and this is anti-hype. And for me, it's something I identified with then, and I identify with it now. And I hope that every single one of you that is listening, that think that you have to be a part of this I gotta change life, it doesn't mean you can't adapt to change, but it also doesn't mean that you can't come back to who you are. And that's exactly what I did. And if you can appreciate that, and you identify with me, and you want to go along with that story, then I really would appreciate you liking and subscribing this, so we can go on this journey together, because I think that that is something that's important to me, and I really hope that that is something important to you.